Dominica flight was the worst experience in flying I ever had. When a plane, a little small plane, shaking about all over the place, your heart dropping down and coming back up, dropping down and coming back up, and you don't know what to do. That one.
Now, another difficult moment of my ministry was this year. This year when I was traveling, me and my team, we were traveling from Barbados to Dominica. Oh my God, the plane almost crashed. You know, I travel a lot, I fly a lot, but that flight, that journey, I travel a lot. Those of you who have been following me, you know I travel a lot. But you know, from Barbados to Dominica, that flight, I will never forget. I will never forget. That plane almost crashed. That flight from Barbados to Dominica. And when we got to Dominica, the challenges we faced, the demons that manifest from people testify that the turbulence and everything that plane went through was not normal. It wasn't normal. Throughout my life, now I've flown to so many countries. I've been to so many countries, but that flight from Barbados to Dominica, I don't want to mention the airline. Very scary. Everybody on that flight, everybody on board was screaming, shouting, everybody calling everything they believe. You know, can you imagine this plane was about to land at the airport, was about to touch ground, and immediately the plane take off again with speed. A plane that is supposed to just land, just took off again with speed into the air and came down with speed. Boom. I don't know how to explain it. The plane, you can see that the plane is about to touch ground. You can see the airport. The plane is just few seconds, like 2 minutes away from just touching ground to the walkway, to the runway. And for some reason, the pilot just go into the air again and came down with speed. And when the plane was coming down shaking like this, and you can hear so many things making noise and sound. I don't know whether it's the luggages or the bag, I don't know. And you see, when the plane finally landed, I was crying. I think we did a story about that. When the plane finally landed, I was crying. I was weeping. And I feel like I will never fly again. You know, I don't know how to explain it. Very scary. I said to myself that I will never die again. It's very scary. We flew from Barbados, and we did a stop at St. Lucia. And even when the plane was about to land in St. Lucia, it was very difficult. And when the plane was about to take off from St. Lucia, it was very bad. And this plane was shaking, trying to look for balance. You know, I don't know which government body that control the airline that fly across the Caribbean. I don't know which aviation body that control, but most of this airline that fly within the Caribbean, they need to be checked. I'm telling you, most of the plane, that fly within the Caribbean, they need to be checked. Yeah, that plane, there was no air condition. In the plane inside was so hot. There was no air condition. I was feeling heat. I was sweating in that plane. And I could hear noise. Yeah, I could hear unnecessary loud noise from the cabin. And this plane was just struggling to balance. You can see that the plane was struggling to balance. The plane was struggling to balance. And it was by the mercies of God we landed safely. And when the plane finally touched ground, I was crying. I was weeping. I was crying. I was weeping. Yeah, that was one of the most difficult moments of my ministry. Yeah, I will never forget that. I will never forget that experience. I will never. And from that day, I told myself, that airline, I will never fly them again. Yeah, that airline, I will never fly them again. They are very terrible. Yeah, they are very terrible. After that experience, I go online, starting doing some research about them, and I find out that many people had a lot of bad flying experience with them. Many people across the Caribbean, they have a lot of bad flying experience with them.
Dominica flight was the worst experience in flying I ever had. When a little small plane, shaking about all over the place, your heart dropping down and coming back up, dropping down and coming back up, and you don't know what to do. That one.
But the most heartbreaking experience is Dominica.
Dominica, with not getting to finish the sessions.
Well, when we are planning to go, we contact the hotel we want to use, and they send us a link where we can pay with a card. I tried all my card, the payment wasn't going through. So I told them, can I pay when I get to Dominica? They said, no problem. So we booked the date, and I booked the flight. Now, 3 days to go to Dominica, I received email from the hotel that they cancel our reservation. They will not give us the place anymore. We should look for somewhere else. And I was like, what happened? They say they already give the place to another people.
Fort Young Hotel.
Yeah, Fort Young Hotel. And I say, but I booked the place. You see my advert on the radio that I'm coming to Dominica using Fort Young Hotel for my program. How come 3 days to the event and you are canceling it? Once I was talking about it, I received another email again.
The airline.
From the airline.
Flight cancel.
They say flight cancel. They are no longer flying to Dominica.
And I tell Prophet, all of these is red flights. We're supposed to be going to Dominica.
And I was like, what is going on? I called them, they said they are no longer going. So I should look for alternative flight.
Yes.
So I was contemplating. Hotel just cancel and the airline also cancel. What is going on?
Prophet coming. Andrea, more bad news. Prophet is now. The airline cancel. I said, Prophet, we're supposed to go to Dominica. Left it. No. I'll make some calls and call you back.
Yeah.
Call back. Okay.
So I was like, we need to look for an alternative way to go. We need to also look for alternative hotel that we can use to do the program. So making calls, blah, 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 blah. We got alternative place. Now we got alternative airline from Barbados to Dominica.
To St. Lucia first.
Meanwhile, I don't like doing stops if I'm traveling across the Caribbean. I want direct flight. Yeah. Even if I have to pay more money, I want to just jump on one plane
and one straight flight. Yeah.
When it lands, I have nowhere to go again. I was like, let's give it a try. By the time that plane take off from Barbados, I wasn't myself.
Listen, going down the runway, you getting ready to take off, right? Going down the runway, okay, rubber. You can feel the plane doing so a lot.
From the runway,
and it was like, wait,
I wasn't
these
myself.
wheels want to fly off before we even get up
When
in
the
the air.
plane take off, I wasn't myself. When the plane wanted to land in St. Lucia, everybody was screaming Jesus.
Yep. Everybody hollered at
the woman seated close to me and said, "Thank God that this is my final destination."
A woman with a
Safe
little girl.
flight.
She said, I hope we want to go safe. I'm glad I got to get off it because I couldn't go no further. I know this is what she left me with.
Yeah. Say, I'm
I
glad.
went to the air hostess
I'm
and it
going
was
no
like,
further.
sweetheart, the flight is always like this. She said, how you mean? I said, she said, you mean turbulence? I say, the turbulence.
There's no turbulence.
Hear what she said. It's the weather. But I can prepare you for when we're going to Dominica because it can be worse. She said, are you telling me? She said, just making you to prepare yourself. Who tells she tell me that? I sit back down and I'm more frightened now than ever.
Now, an old woman came and sit by me, and she was so happy and excited and asking me questions and go. When the plane take off, I was shouting Jesus. And she said, "Man, is it the first time you're flying? Why are you shouting?" And I was very quiet. Few minutes later, Jesus!
And
Oh,
the woman was hollering.
what is happening?
Jesus!
Jesus!
Hollering.
Jesus!
And the woman hollering and the woman praying and the water coming down and the woman hollering for murder and the woman had playing for herself.
I was like,
then the woman that no
she wanted to ask her, "Please, are you okay? Please, are you okay? Don't hold me. Are you okay? Are you okay?"
The woman that yes, and there's a woman that no ask prophet if you frightened, if there's the first thing traveling, and the woman right here at this end, and she at the other end, and prophet in corner, and the woman hollering for murder. And all they do is look across at the woman, but you got everything back up so look.
She was
And the woman hollering for blue murder in the plane. Hear what I tell you?
The plane will come down, and take off with speed and be shaking like this, and come down.
Into Caribbean.
Like it's going to land by.
I ain't know if it's air
Then it
pocket
will take off again.
or shirts. I ain't know if it's the pocket or
Then
not.
it will take off again. And you can, I don't know whether it is the bag or the luggages, you can hear
moving. And not only that, 1 minute the pilot got it sore,
yeah,
and next minute it's sore. You on a straight path. And like, he turning to go away, he turn it sore, and then quick so he turn it back sore. And then like, I have to look at them, look, see we lean it sore, then we lean it sore. That was scary.
When the plane finally landed in Dominica, I was only thinking about my return.
Prophet said, call Richard and tell his time he go scared.
No, if that is the first time I am flying, I would never
fly again. It's true.
I would never fly again.
It is true.
I would never ever fly again.
When the flight land, everybody get up, taking on the bikes to get off of this plane. Watch Prophet.
I was there crying.
Listen, plane land everything. People getting
are
off.
coming out. I was just
So busy.
crying.
Last people got off the plane on. Prophet head down. I said, Prophet ain't holding up with her. Prophet head just down so
just
and it was like,
Like,
this really disturbed Prophet for truth. It really disturbed me. I had a frightened too. I ain't telling them, but I wasn't frightened. I was frightened too bad. I was so frightened that I could not talk. I just had everything back up.
you want to go to this country, airline cancel your flight, which they hardly do. And hotel you book, also cancel your reservation.
That wasn't too good at all.
So that alone is playing on your mind. Now the plane want to.
And I always say raise price. And then behind it, Dominica trip was a disaster.
Of demons manifesting.
And demons in Dominica like mad.
The kind of demons manifesting from people in Dominica, I've never seen them in my life.
Dominica
kind of demons
covered.
manifesting from people, the kind of spirit, very serious.
And it won't help bad.
Like by the time somebody come through the door to see me, demon is already manifesting. The moment the person come out of the door to see me, the moment the person see me like this, demon manifesting
And
already.
the worst was the woman tell prophet, "I've been waiting for you ever since, man. I've been waiting for you ever since." The demon talking.
Yeah.
I hear about you now. I hear about
I heard about
I've
you.
waiting for you ever since, man. I hear for you now.
I heard about you. I've been waiting for you ever
Let me
since.
run in the room with prophet. I could hear and cursing stink, you know, and I could hear it. So it was like, yeah, this body want that prophet. So I went in the room with prophet, and prophet do me so he have it on
So
the
you
prophet.
African boy, I heard about you, you know. I've heard a lot about you. I've heard about you.
Are you waiting
And I've
for you
been here
ever since?
waiting for you to come to this country. I've been here waiting for you to come to this country. I've been here waiting for
I
you.
remember that one clear, boy.
And that woman is,
Woman big shoulder.
if you do me like this, I'll just fall on the ground.
The woman big.
The woman is big and thick.
The woman
And he was
big.
speaking with authority. Yeah, he was speaking with authority. Yeah, he was speaking with authority. I heard about you, you know. I heard about you, African man. I heard about you. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. I am here for you. I am here for you.
So the demon talking, you know, pointing at prophet
I'm
and
here
flying
for
up
you.
at prophet too. This it was actually flying up at prophet.
Yeah, I am here
And prophet
for
said,
you.
sit down.
And I'm commanding
And-
demon doesn't want to listen to the
listen.
command.
They ain't want to hear nothing. If it's one deliverance that I was nervous about was that one too, because it was like, if this woman started that prophet, if this demon started that prophet, ain't she? It's a demon, and this woman big.
Yeah.
We can't put
The
with
woman
she.
big.
I
Yeah,
can't
you
put
cannot
with
help.
she. I can try, but I can't put with she. Because the woman big. And she's talking with it, she thick, you know?
Authority, speaking with
And
authority.
how it was talking alone, you will run.
Rich, like the way she's looking at you and his two
the
eyes were running.
eyes, like,
Yeah, the eyes were running like this, and the way he's talking, you even ran.
that is
You
one that
ran,
was,
you
that is
ran,
one of the
you
worst
ran,
I
you ran
ever
from that
seen.
place. Say, I am here for you. I know you know. I've heard about you. I've heard about you. I am here for 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 you. Don't try. Don't try. I am here for you. Don't try.
That's how the body was starting.
Don't try.
Yes.
Don't try.
And
I am here
talking
for
and
you.
doing for a prophet. At 1 minute she said, no, sir. Are you ready for you, Noah?
Nobody challenged me. No
And
demon has challenged me like that
listen,
in my entire life.
I ain't telling you, like, it tell me, prophet went upstairs, do another deliverance and come back down,
To that woman.
thinking that everything cool down. Prophet step back in room and start again. Because I peeping at she all the time and she just there sitting down. After she vomits and she sing no, she sing. I said, alright, she good now to go. When prophet come back downstairs to deal with she, I thought that the prophet can just want to pray for me like one more. When time prophet step in, there goes it again.
I spent so many time casting away all those demons,
That woman
and I have to leave her to go and
go
use
upstairs
another
and
room
do other people.
and do about 2 other people to cast away demon from 2 other people.
3 people get deal with in
3
chief
people.
space. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 people prophet
When I
deal
came
with.
back, he said, don't try me.
Yes.
Don't try me. I'm here for you, no?
I thought after the demon
I'm
cool
here
down,
for
it
you.
would be the worst knocking at prophet like I will bump on you. I dare stand, I am with you.
I was like, what?
And that's the worst demon I've seen for truth that manifests from anybody.
So now, everything that happened is now making sense. No wonder something doesn't want us to come to Dominica.
Dominica.
No wonder.
And then after
had
the
all
people
these problems.
even said it, like from the time that they know that he come a Mali, he come in here,
with the
it
hotel,
was problems.
problems up and down. It's because those demons don't want me to trouble
To
them.
come and interfere with them.
Yeah,
And then
those demons.
even the
don't
woman,
want
one of the women that was out there, she was like, listen, Dominica really need help. We need help. We covered by demons. We need help. Everybody, I feel so bad to tell these people that we gotta discontinue these sessions. But you know, people still moving.
Yeah.
And then people start calling, want to know if they know other place we could meet them just for them to get deliverance. Behind it, Dominica trip was a disaster. Because alright, after all that, we do the first 2 sessions. And gone in next week now to extend a session. to help out other people only for the authorities to walk in on me.
Police came after
Police,
us, national security,
immigration, and a minister, whatever.
Like everybody is after me.
And come straight. Good afternoon.
Everybody is after me.
Where's the prophet? No, we come to see the prophet in connection with what? We're here to see the prophet. I said, well, he's dealing with someone, so you'll have to wait. No, we have to see him. No, I said, no, you have to wait. And they insisted that them have to wait. Because the policewoman is allowing me to know, yes, we got to do it. I said, no, he's delivering somebody, and I do not interrupt the prophet sessions. I said, that's why I'm not in there. You have to wait. But she tried to insist. I said, no. So then after I went to prophet and told prophet, I have some people over here to you. Prophet said, let them come. And prophet continued his deliverance. He didn't stop. He continued. And it was like beginning, hotel, airlines. This was all the red flags that we wasn't supposed to come to Dominica.
And the national security came for me, and they were like, why should African man, you say your name is Vincent Grant?
How he named Vincent Grant? How you get named like Vincent Grant and you're an African?
No.
And behind it, you're from Nigeria.
You are from Nigeria. You are a Nigerian man. You are here to scam people. You are a Nigerian man.
Yeah, call Barbados.
And I said, sir, so if I'm a Nigerian man, Nigerians are not human beings? So you are Nigeria. You are from Nigeria. You are a scammer. You are not a pastor. You are a scammer. You are here to lie to people. You are. And I said, okay, I'm African, proud African. I'm from Ghana. And I bring all my old passport. They say they want all my certificate.
Everything
that has Vincent Grant on it. I bring all my. I say, can you give me internet? He said, no problem, hotspot. Okay. I go on my email. This is my old Ghana passport, my second old Ghana passport, my third old Ghana passport, my old Ghana IDs, my old Ghana health insurance, my Bible school certificate, my secondary school, like show them everything.
Are you really
and
going to do this?
When we are planning to go to Cayman for the second time, looking for flight was a problem because most of the flights were doing 3 stops.
Yeah.
So we have to fly from Barbados to Trinidad to Antigua to Jamaica, and from Jamaica to Cayman Island.
Yeah,
so you are going to Cayman Island, but you have to fly. You have to take one plane from Barbados to Trinidad, fly from Trinidad to Antigua. Fly from Antigua to Jamaica, fly from Jamaica to Cayman. That was very long. But we are like, let's go, let's try it. We got to Jamaica and we have to sleep in Jamaica.
Yeah, because you call me at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, she call me.
We have to sleep in Jamaica for a whole day and fly the following early morning. Around what time?
We left at little after 5.
A little after 5.
Little after 5 we leave.
Yeah, 5 in the morning.
Wait, can you tell me that you're getting
ready? When we getting actually
Yeah.
When you were getting ready for work, it's when they call and tell me that we leaving shortly.
Right.
Only for now the car to blow up on the highway.
Few minutes, one of the back tire, boom. And you know, listen. Up to now, I don't understand. Rich, if a plane is about to fall, and if a plane is about to fall, and you are in that plane, and you are in a car, and one of the back tire blow, which one should be more scary?
I guess it's plane, because you're on land, so
yeah.
You might run off the road or
but
hit
when
something.
we were going to Dominica,
down, you know what happening?
and the plane was falling down, Andrea was very quiet. And do you know what up to now I don't understand? A plane is falling and she's still looking through the window. Like, instead of you to close your eyes and hold your seat and be screaming Jesus, she was just very quiet like that, just looking through the window. Are you looking for your mother? A plane is falling. Everybody is shouting and screaming, calling whatever they can call, whatever they serve, whatever they believe in. People are calling mommy, mama. People are calling things. And me, your pastor, I'm also calling. Me, your pastor, I couldn't help. I am screaming Jesus on top of my voice. And you're just looking at the window.
Yeah, I see they just looking over.
Now we are in the car, and the back tire blow, and that one you couldn't help yourself. And I said, Andrea, are you okay? She said, like to me, if the window, the glass was lower down, I would have jumped.
She would have been.
Should have jumped from that car. She was. And the driver managed to calm down the situation, and the car went and parked. And I was like, wait a minute. Andrea, Maria, what just happened to you? Like, what just happened to you? So when we book another Uber again, go to the airport, I just said to myself, another Dominica is about to happen.
And if I said so
Another
too,
Dominica.
I said expect problems as we land in Caymans, not knowing that it
this
was work related.
is not normal. We are going to have a lot of problem in Cayman Island.
I said the same thing, but I didn't say it out loud, not
This
knowing
accident we
that
had.
immigration there waiting for the tour video is like somebody call and tell them look for the two of them.
Something is going to happen. Then we a very nice flight, beautiful flight, nice takeoff, nice landing. And we got to pick our things and luggage claim. When we are about to pass through the immigration,
Customs.
they say customs. Yeah, it's the two of you.
No, it's immigration that picked me up. When the man say
Follow me.
And carry me and put me in the low room and carry me straight to customs. Carry me, say we're in the luggage. This is the aircraft. It was the easy last people, so you work there waiting. Pick up the luggage, follow me, come. You might see my man whisper to the other man. I said, Lord, look at problems.
And we have a problem.
I said, Prophet, we gone.
And I always tell you one
And
thing.
our prophet say, the worst they can do is put us on a flight back.
That's all.
That's our prophet say.
Yeah, that's the worst.
So I
The worst
knock
thing.
up my passport in my hand to go sit down, wait to go back out.
And I always look forward for that. The worst thing that you can do to me is to send me back to where I came from. That's the worst thing you can do. So no matter how you interrogate me, ask me questions, and I'm not afraid of anything. No, I don't fear anything anymore. So they say, follow. And Andrea said, me too. Say, you are not the problem. He. Say, me, I'm the problem.
So because I got my suitcase.
No,
Prophet,
they
so I
dig
say,
my bag.
So you want me to follow you too? No, I ain't worry about you. I worry about he. I was like, what? He said, but he told me together so you could suck. I said, why you come in? Why you come in, Prophet? No, I ain't laughing Prophet by yourself.
They dig my bag, check all my pant pocket and everything.
Prophet had a pair of socks. So you can show you how bad this was. Prophet had a pair of socks. You know you would take a pair of socks and put one down in the other. The man pull them out and do the so there. A pair of socks.
Like they search my bag, search my clothes one by one, every pocket, everything.
And then send the laptop to get scanned.
Scan my laptop, open it and everything.
Here the customs man. Listen, get that laptop and scan it there for me. Want that scan too? It was I honestly speaking, it's the first time that I keep my mouth shut with the issue. But you know why I keep my mouth shut? Because of Prophet.
Yeah, but
honestly speaking, because I would have done open my mouth, but I keep my mouth shut because there's Prophet. There's Prophet. Don't let me make it look bad for Prophet.
I believe information had a pass.
We don't know exactly what happened.
Yeah, but
well, I don't know, but
listen.
Listen to me.
Thoroughly.
When I tell you the main just
and the kind of question they were asking me, constantly.
Yep.
And I keep saying no.
And the man just they got they're taking out the things and put there and
by
the
one
man went all down, the side pocket, the suitcase, all in the man dig.
Somebody had a call and somebody listen, look out for these two people. Something
and now they said, they say you need to pay duty. How much is all these things you are in your bag?
No, something had to get some sort of information.
You need to tell us the amount. You need to tell us the amount of all these things in your bag. If not, you'll not go with them.
To
that's okay. You can keep it.
Nah, about to go down the street to search.
And I
for
said,
the standing around.
you pick it up on your
Yeah.
way back out.
You can keep it, oil and everything. Say you can keep everything, just keep it. You can. Say how much is it? I say you can keep it.
Like it was supposed to
Yeah.
deter we.
You can
But
keep
Prophet
Yeah.
insisted, right? He insisted upon it.
it. And after everything, I say we can go now. They say yes. Then we left. And after our program, on our way back, nobody was there
To get back the things.
to get back the thing. Now we are on the flight. Say, at long last, God has vindicated us, and we came to Jamaica because we have to do another sleepover in Jamaica
Hey.
to
To come back
continue
to
the three stop
Barbados.
to Barbados again. No, traveling across the Caribbean is not easy.
Yeah, but
As another Caribbean nation.
Yeah, it's not
But
easy at all.
I heard news people
As
saying
another
that
Caribbean, and the thing is,
especially
the-
Bajans, is give Bajans
The
a
thing
hard
is
time.
about it
It's
to
a very
see,
hard
right?
time.
That it just be black
No,
people
that's why-
like we that doing it to
Let's give
we.
Bajans a hard time.
We
Even
come
go to
in
the States, Bajans
In
get a hard time.
transit through Jamaica to get to Barbados,
Yeah.
follow me. I got 2 rooms there ready for me to
So-
put up for what?
We
because
passed through,
we do
we
not
landed
have
in Jamaica.
Paper.
Now we enter our details on the
On the
machine. And the prompt came and said, go and see the officer.
I feel we get
Normally-
I feel Jamaica get a call because watch
Yes,
it.
yeah,
I ain't
because-
no, I am in the rest of countries, but I sure about Jamaica because watch it. Me and Prophet come through. Everybody else gone through. Everybody gone to somebody or the other.
Yeah.
Me and Prophet they doing everything on the machine.
Mm.
And this man come from nowhere and walk straight to the Tory. When y'all finish there, go to the officer there. Now everybody else gone this
Everybody's
side.
gone. Yeah.
When y'all finish there, go to the officer there. I was like, officer, well, where everybody gone? So we going. So the last time we come through here, we went straight. So where we gonna go over in this particular area? However we gone. And from the time we get there, it is attitude. It was attitude. Cause Prophet
Very
hand
serious.
he passport. Usually Prophet will hand all too. So he had she because he didn't get right there. I didn't know taking out mine. So when they gone to get you mine, not yet, ma'am. But attitude was like, yeah, she very sharp. They always saying to
What is
myself,
going on?
I said she's very sharp. And from the time she do that there, I get this thing like, I can say something now.
Bejan came over you.
Yeah, I can
Just
say
feel it.
something now. So then after she deal with African, she said, your passport, ma'am. So I hand she it. When you hand the woman say, we all saying,
And I
in
mentioned
transit
the
to
name of the
Barbados, we're
hotel.
staying at,
This hotel.
I can't remember the name anyhow. Where's your address? On this such we ain't sure, but it's online. No, it doesn't have it on it. You must go. Oh, can I ignorant sense? It can follow me. I look at Professor,
Another
the
problem.
password.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Follow me.
So
So
you
you
know where we
follow
going?
me, you know that you are in trouble.
I know where we going from. They want to
Yeah.
hear follow me. Gone in. 2 people in this outside here sitting up on black chairs. And the room down in there, we gone down in this room down in there for more black chairs. I said, Lord, here is it.
A very small room with 2
All I
beds,
can see is 2 cells
security,
with 2
2
beds.
cells.
And next thing you know, here comes the maid mopping.
Andrea said, Prophet, so they are going to lock us up. I said, Andrea, the worst thing that can happen is to send us back.
I said,
Prophet, few minutes later, somebody came and mopped in the room.
I said, Prophet, would you clean out the room for me now? I say no, then they like, no, I can't open my mouth now because first thing when I got tell me when they detain me for number 1, I know my rights. Oh,
Yeah.
you know my rights. When I got tell me,
What do we do?
all I tell myself, if anybody come with attitude, talking ignorance, I sorry for Prophet because I opening this. If Prophet want to stand quiet, he could. I know my rights because I do wrong to my people, so no my rights, wrong to my police. And I said, I can open my mouth now, I can bring up their journal now because I want to know when to detain
What
me
did we
for.
do?
And if I
Why
got a
you
Mac
want to
phone
lock
calls,
us
I get
up?
Mac phone calls. But the woman that come now was nice. She come, she explained the reason why they keep we there and this and that people is come and them said they got places to go and they don't got the place they don't got the money then they fall back. I said, well, I understand. She was okay, but the other one, I the hoping she come back.
I would have told you about yellow woman.
No, I ain't gonna tell she because they don't know who's who, but them is work together. But I was hoping the other one come back because Prophet didn't carry me away with him no more.
Yeah.
I would tell you. I would have told you about the woman.
But them is work together. Them ain't go against one another. Them is Jamaicans. We Bajans now.
Yeah.
I ain't tell she nothing. I was hoping because, as I said, she didn't give us any problems. When she come, she said, "No, first let me let y'all know," and she started to explain. She ain't come in an attitude or anything.
Yeah.
But if we won that the day to come, and
That
she
one would
the,
have given.
yes,
Yeah.
Prophet, you think you carry me the way with you no more? Because I would have, when I open my mouth and I tell she what you got to tell she, you would have said, Andrea, this is
This
it.
is the first and last.
Or they would have really put me in the room for you.
Yeah, but
I don't even let me go through.
yeah, but me.
I ain't saying nothing out to the way you
Yeah.
just touch what I think because first thing you gotta do, the first thing I would have asked you is, could you tell me the reason for being detained?
Yeah.
Number one. Why am I being detained? If you
Detained.
can't give me a good
Yeah.
reason for
What did
detaining me,
I do?
you got to let me
What
go.
did we do?
What you do? What's my
By crime. What crime?
no ain't
Offend.
word crime. What's my offense?
Yeah. What's my offense?
What is my offense? And then I go into my law books for she. And then in touch with here under the act of XYZ, it states this, it states that. I haven't committed a crime. I ain't come to your country to stay. I am in transit to Barbados. Which means in transit, I can just go walk through the airport and go there and go in any place out there and stay for the night because I in transit.
Yeah.
Jamaica ain't got nothing for me that I want to
Yeah.
stay here. And when I done tell she these little minor things, she was saying, no, boy. This woman knows what
And
she
it's
talking
not
about.
that we need visa to enter Jamaica. We don't need visa to enter
Exactly.
Jamaica. So
But
why are
when I
they
did done talk with she though, she would tell herself, this woman knows law too big, boy, because I would have come down, I would have bring down the law in
Yeah.
she then. That's one thing is I always tell people,
Now,
I
Rich,
know my rights.
This is the part of the story she will not tell you, but let me tell you. When we went and carried our bag and have to pass through the custom, and there was this handsome guy with locks. And they fall in love. Automatically, and they fall in love. You know you are very handsome.
So you got a girl off now?
Yeah.
You look very handsome.
I don't remember that.
But she told me about it, no.
But I expect Papa
I was like,
I expect Papa to remember that.
I was like, somebody who is mad few minutes ago. Now you are falling in love.
And Prophet walk off and say, I will let Richard know.
I was like, you who is mad few minutes ago, you frowned your face, you are very mad. Now you fall in love already. So, you look very handsome. I like your dread. You look very handsome. It's like,
They laugh yes, right? I
like,
never take
I will
it.
tell Rich. I will tell Rich.
I would say no.
I said, I will tell Rich. Yeah, I
But
will
he
tell
said,
Rich.
so, all right,
I will tell
he
Rich.
say something, my hair we too.
You know, what shocked me is you frown your face, you are mad that they want to detain us, they want to lock us up, they disrespected us, they want to take our right from us, and we just came out from the immigration custody to baggage claim. And all of a sudden, no, you are very handsome. Yeah. And the man said, you look pretty too. You look beautiful too. I said,
I'm gonna tell you.
Look, I swear, Prophet forget about this day. I know this. Prophet still remember.
all of a sudden.
I remember now, but I know.
I come all of a sudden, I like your dread. You look very good on you. You look very good. You're so cute. You're so handsome. The only thing she didn't say is, I like you.